Orchestra! Today I'm going to teach you how to play the French song. The French song is in D major, so if you just learn the D major scale, you should know all the notes you need to know to play French song. This piece of music is also in 3/4 time signature. That means in each measure there are 3 beats. So if we have quarter notes in a measure, it would be 3 quarter notes. You would count that 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There is a new rhythm in this piece. The new rhythm is called a dotted half note. A dotted half note is worth 3 beats. And the reason why it's worth 3 beats is the dot after the rhythm adds half of the value to whatever the rhythm originally was. So in the case of a half note is worth 2 beats by itself. When you add the dot to it, it adds half of 2. So 1 is half of 2, and 1 plus 2 equals 3. To be able to play a dotted half note, which is 3 beats, we're going to need to use a little bit more bow than we have for most of you so far. I've had you use about this much bow, from about here to here of your bow so far when we've been playing quarter notes and sometimes half notes. But now that we're playing dotted half notes and bigger rhythms and you're getting more bow control, we want to start trying to use more of the bow. We're going to try going closer to the tip, all the way closer to the frog. Practice playing just an open D all the way from the tip to the frog. So you want to move your bow very slowly, keeping it in a nice straight line, parallel with the bridge as you play. Now I'm going to talk you through the steps to play French song. Looking at the first line, we start with 3 Ds in a row, then 3 C sharps, then we do B, C sharp, D, and then 3 beats on A. So that's going to look like this. Now D, C sharp instead of D. And then we're going to do a step up on A. 1, 2, 3 for violins and violas. 1, 3, 4 for cellos. And we hold that open A. Notice on the spot where I'm stepping up, you want to make sure you move towards the tip for this. So you want to do something called a travel bow. A travel bow means you're going to have to use bigger bows on your down bows and a smaller bow on your up bow to travel from one end of the bow to the other in an uneven amount of time. So I want to travel big, small, big, so that I make it all the way to the tip of the bow, because my up bow is that held out A, and I need 3 beats, so I want to be able to hold those 3 beats out. So it will look like this. Do you see I had the whole bow for those 3 beats? Try it with me again. Ready, go. The next line is actually a little bit easier because you get to repeat the notes more. So here it is 3 Gs, then 3 F sharps, then 3 Es, and then you're going to hold out D. You're going to need to do that same travel bow pattern on the Es so that you work your way towards the tip and have 3 beats to work with to play your open D. Here's what it'll look like. You can also travel gradually throughout the line. So if you don't want to wait until the measure right before, you can just gradually work your way towards the tip with each of those quarter notes in the second line. So that would look like this. The next line follows a D pattern. It's the same pattern repeated 3 times. It's D, E, F sharp, 3 times in a row. The next line does the same thing again, but now we're going to follow the E pattern. So here you're going to play E, F sharp, G 3 times in a row, and then you'll finish with an open A. So this is the E pattern, this is the line 4. The last line is just a D major scale. You're going to start at the top of the scale and work your way down the scale in that circle part in your packet. We're going to start with high D, which is 3 fingers on the A string for violins and violas, 4 fingers on the A string for cellos, Notice The hard part in the D major scale, if you've been practicing it, is switching from the A string over to all of your fingers on the D string. So for cellos, putting your 4 down. For violins and violas, putting your 3rd finger down. All right, and that's French song. So good luck. Happy practicing, guys, and see you next week.